All right. Good evening, all, or morning, or afternoon, or whatever is the time of the day. I hope you have had a lovely Monday, or still having, or no, probably had because if anyone watches, it will be tomorrow, wouldn't it? All right. So today, as you can see, we have the green screen going, and we also have our background scenario. Yeah. So remember, one of the promises of this channel was to post a video every day. That's a daily video challenge, as I found many hashtags as, and improve along the way. Yeah. So I am indeed improving with the look of it, with the presentation, as I have today organized all the thumbnails. I have organized all the descriptions. Still need some adjustments to match more with what it was said, but it's already a lot better than it was before, for sure. And it ended up that a new kind of subject became highlighted, such as being an 80s man, navigating this new digital world. And, it's one thing that, I could go on and say I am a former alcohol addicted or any other substance that I have, and then get likes and all. But now I would rather go as someone that decided to, completely change life and adopt to what is new, to what is coming, to eventually be able to achieve oops, sorry, yeah, sometimes I forget about this camera. And to be able to achieve some freedom, like geographical freedom, I would say, to be able to, as I have mentioned, go in a van to the bush and continue only working digitally. My digital life is going incredibly good, I would say. Like today, it was a very, very productive day. I started a new student. I have fit the green screen. I have set the rest of the background, organized the studio, like the last bits that were on the way. And I have fulfilled another school task that was given today as well. Unfortunately, due to some personal issues that happened last night, I wasn't feeling 100% for class today. And but I spoke, I emailed the lecturer, and there is a video of what the class online I have already watched, and I am already producing what it's being requested. So happy days, no problem with that. So, as saying, the importance of, looking for, as I, mentioned many times, I have already, it's a hard change. If anyone is willing to do the same, to, invest in something, to, jump to this world that certainly will give you more comfort, more money, so you'll see people making $1 million in 6 months and whatnot. I'm not saying that that's everybody case scenario, but as someone that worked in hospitality for so many years, and nowadays, with the problems on transport, with the lack of security on the streets, I tell you that be able to only go out when you want to do something for yourself, or go to a park or this and that, and be able to earn your money from the comfort of your place in front of a computer. It's certainly, investing less hour work eventually, but in the beginning it's quite a bit of work. But again, you know, it becomes pleasant. I can assure that, or at least it has for me. So, you know, today I am recording with both cameras. I will see the image from here, but mainly it's going to be from here on the green screen. If everything is going right, apparently it is. And Portuguese vlog was done yesterday, was edited, posted once a week. That will go on. Vlogs from university have been recorded, but not yet posted. It will tomorrow or by Wednesday tops, as my shadow say. I have a little. So yeah, I'm working everything on those boards there. Yeah, and there is another one in the back there to keep my tasks organized, and then you know, you manage to keep focus. Also, I'm getting a new book that will be on this matter as well. You know, how to centralize and make sure you can keep concentrate. You know, it's, I'm looking for some brain exercises I can do to be able to focus more and tick more from my to-do list, you know. But even though, as I said, it was a very productive day, but I still feel, surely, for the fact that me entering all this new world and, you know, having to learn as I go, and, you know, all this is very challenging and surely time consuming. For example, now I wanted to use this new tripod. I bought it in a second hand for 8 quid, but you know, it's way more stable than that one. And you know, it feels safer to put your phone there and whatnot. And it took me about 30 minutes to figure out the thingy on the side and stuff. I thought it was just a screwdriver and then I was looking and I couldn't, you know, fix something. That was something that was very loose. And then I was, all right, there you go. But I managed to fix it without looking on YouTube. That's what it made me smile as I am now again. But yeah, it's quite obvious. Some will say, but you know, it's a lot of holes there though. But anyway, so yeah, things done today were new student on my channel. Description, thumbnails, and titles have been all remade and organized. Script for today's video is now being done digitally as well. It's not like I step, otherwise I would be looking like a robot if I were literally following everything is in there. But what I did is basically a mind map, you know. So with the mind map, I am just following to get through the video. But I always, you know, as I am the cameraman, I am the director, I am the one that talk, I am the one that will edit. I can, you know, I can always uh, diverge and, you know, get out of script. That's not an issue. I'm not gonna punish myself, you know. I am already punishing. I mean, I wouldn't say punishing by, you know, the only time I'm managing to save at the moment is breaks time, is reading time. I have since I moved to the room, but I have moved for a while. I moved to this room on Saturday night. So Saturday night I did only moving, and then I already recorded on the same time I moved. So yeah, I think I'm pretty advanced, to be honest, compared to what it would be considered normal. I would say, you know, things are get done pretty fast. So you know, it's really cool to see that. But you see, that one thing that I would bring it up as well is the importance of organization. You know, like sometimes I used to be one of these guys that, oh no, yeah, I am organized on my disorganization. Yeah, is that, no? I am organized on my, yeah, voila, disorganized. So, now that everything is in place, you can see that like you can even breathe better, like it's still a few things that, but those are all reachable things that are part of my operational, but it's nice to have things organized for once. As I said, the only thing I have ever had really organized was my bar. After that, I always said, as a barman, I always said, like, look at my bar, don't look at my room. But yeah, so, reinforcing all that on this channel, I'm doing this daily challenge to reach the algorithm, to follow it. As I said, I did some very, very small research today as I had to create a whole new exercise book for my, not a whole book, but I created quite a few exercises for the new student because it's starting from the very beginning, so we are starting literally uh, showing subjects and a few verbs, and getting him to repeat sounds and look to words that he can assimilate, like apple, orange, so it's being it's a first level beginner, so I do the whole thing, like, so the person starts to develop uh, trusting on their knowledge, so it's pretty cool though. But as I was a bit disorganized before, I never, and then now when I had everything written down, I had everything, all my teaching thing, I was like Professor Matthias, I had everything written down, all, like simple present continuous, everything, exercises, explanation, that I would eventually just give to my students, take a copy like we used to do back in the day, and then I had that. I have a little book that is built digital, like, I have two books actually that I still have on my Google Drive. One is a support book for the chart, and the other one is exercise book. Those are properly organized and edited and whatnot. But what I mean is that now I am organizing all the videos as well, putting them in a proper, what is advertisement, what is explanation for the methodology, what is uh, the structures, yeah, like 1, 2, 3, as we present, we have like, I'll put an image. So we have a hand and the feet, and you have each finger and toes has an auxiliary verb and a structure. So I have all these videos for each structure. I have videos that compare the similarities. So that's one thing I'm doing on that channel as well, like, fixing thumbnails, fixing description, fixing the order of the videos in the channel, on the channel, and also preparing videos more simple, I would say, because I always go from a level where people already came from another school to me. It was quite a while that I haven't had a first level like beginner, so that made me click and say, yeah, so let's start from the bottom, create all that. That's one thing, it was on my mind already back in the day. I had spoken there with a guy that I know, a Scottish man, Mark. He used to sell digital courses for music producing and stuff. And from back in those days, I was already meant to do that. But again, I was a barman. That was my secondary gig. So now it jumped to my first gig. So I'm getting the house organized. And with this channel, I'm, sharing what I've been doing to fix my digital life, what steps I'm taking to try to monetize and be able to earn. As I have said already, at the moment, I'm only earning from classes I give, from interpreting assignments I do here in London, and from the finance that I got from the university. So I still have to work, and classes I love giving them. I almost don't see as work, but you know, they are work. And assignments, I still have to do quite a few as well. And then obviously when we are dedicated to something, we tend to make sacrifices along the way in order to fulfill the final goal. Yeah, like start with the end in mind. You know, that's what the book I'm reading says as well. Start with the end in mind and just keep walking. You know, it's a good way of seeing it. All right, so cool. So today was pretty easy peasy lemon squeezy to hit the time. Uh, Surely, you know, I'm very excited with everything, and it was a very busy day, but also productive. And you know, when you have a productive day, you fill up yourself with energy. I also took 2 extra hours of sleep today, which surely helped me to recharge my energy. And now I will continue do some more fixing on the videos of my Zeus teacher English channel. And what time is it? Midnight now. Yeah, and then do maybe I'll add some more information on the portfolio I'm building for school. And voila, yeah, another day, another dollar. Things moving forward. Monday. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.